Clear the decks, Tina. We're coming in, and this refurbished landing gear may be a little squirrely.
Roger, Blue Earth. Hangar bay clear for landing.
The Blue Earth makes a perfect spy plane. Her global sensors ought to show us what the spider crabs are up to.
But the data won't do us any good till it's analyzed by the master computer, which is exactly what I plan to do now.
Forget the computer. Isn't there someone you want to see? Go on, leave the boring stuff to us.
Blade. My name is Blade. My sister's favorite flower is amaryllis. I find it so hard to remember things like that. How long will it be before I forget everything?
He's getting worse, isn't he? Isn't there some way to stop his memory from deteriorating?
None we've found. We know so few of the brain's secrets. With all our wonderful technology, we're still like babes wandering in the woods.
At this rate, what'll he forget next? What happens if he forgets who we are? Or even worse, what side he's supposed to be fighting on?
There's been no improvement, Star.
So I see.
This is a surprise. I thought O'Rourke's squadron had been, well...
Decimated? Yes, we have been, sir. But that doesn't mean those of us left can't keep fighting the enemy. And with their position on the space ring so loosely defended at the moment, the time to strike is now.
These commandos have come seeking our help for an attack on the enemy. He's right about the space ring. That scanning flight by the Blue Earth shows that most of the spider crabs have descended to the planet, where they've fanned out over every landmass and now appear to be actually transforming themselves into spore trees.
Something's about to happen, isn't it?
All this activity may indicate that the final phase of the invasion is about to begin. There's no time to lose.
The only way we're going to stop them is by destroying their base on the far side of the moon.
Easier said than done with the Blue Earth's catapult out of operation.
We barely got enough boost to breach the atmosphere, let alone get to the moon.
But if we recapture the orbital ring, with all its spaceports, and launch the Blue Earth from there...
Oh, well, of course, that's a horse of a different color.
The aliens have built a giant elevator for transporting heavy equipment from the space ring to Earth. If we could use it to gain access to the space ring and secure a spaceport, the Blue Earth would be in easy range of the moon. There are 8 spaceports. All we have to do is secure one of them. It's a risky plan, but workable. Just the type of mission our old friend O'Rourke thrived on. And if worse comes to worse and the spore trees start taking over the planet, the space ring could end up being our last refuge.
You're right, Commander.
We'll take the fight to them. They won't be expecting that. I like it.
I'm with you there, Maggie. It's terrific. We're finally going to get some payback time.
And they'll pay dearly.
Maggie, you'll be in charge of restoring the space ring's communications. We'll be needing that.
Will do.
Needless to say, there's no time to lose, so I want you all ready to move out within the hour.
Yes, sir.
What are you doing?
So that's Blade.
If you don't mind, Commander, I'd sure like to come along for the ride.
But Blade, you're in no shape.
But Teknoman's as good as another battalion. Welcome to the party, boyo.
No, Blade, you mustn't.
I have to, Star. I can't just sit around doing nothing. Gotta use the time I have left.
Well, soldier boys, ready to raise a rumpus?
You have done your duty well, Spider Mother. Your offspring now swarm across the face of the planet below. All this time you have been here working tirelessly to fulfill your part of the plan. Lord Darkon will be pleased. Your job is done. The time has come to release you from your confinement. That's right. Feed on your children. Fill yourself with their life forces. You'll have need of it very soon now.
We can really ride this freight elevator up to the space ring? Just like that?
The spider crabs were supposed to have put it out of action, but they didn't do a very good job of it. We managed to restore it to a sort of rudimentary operation. Of course, they don't know that. That's why they've left it unguarded. So we've got surprise on our side, but once they know we're up there, it's gonna get lively.
Listen, Pegasus, your master's had a hard time lately. I want you to function smoothly and take care of him, all right?
Affirmative.
Okay, Blade, you don't have to worry about a thing. I've tweaked all of his systems and Pegasus is 100%.
Whatever happens, please don't transform into Teknoman. Balzac and Ringo will be there to carry the load.
Have you had any training with an electro-dot cannon?
I know this gun backwards and forwards. Don't worry about me.
It's just that I know you're not a professional trooper, Angela. It might be safer for you to stay in the center of the column. Angela? Angela, are you listening?
8th floor, notions and lingerie.
Ringo, put a cork in it.
Sword.
Good. I knew you'd come, Blade. I'm waiting for you.